Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. This presentation focuses on the diagnostic trouble code DTC P0125, indicating an issue with the Engine Coolant Temperature ECT Sensor 1 in the 2016 to 2021 Honda Civic models. The ECT sensor is crucial for monitoring the engine's temperature and ensuring optimal performance. A malfunction or slow response from this sensor can result in improper engine operation, affecting fuel efficiency and emissions control. The location of the ECT sensor 1 is typically near the engine block or coolant passages. When the ECT sensor fails to provide accurate temperature readings, it can lead the powertrain control module, PCM, to make incorrect fuel mixture adjustments, further complicating vehicle operation. Observing the vehicle's cooling system and sensor functionality is essential for resolving this error code. The error code P0125 specifically refers to a malfunction or slow response of ECT sensor 1, which plays a vital role in regulating engine performance by monitoring coolant temperature. This sensor is typically located near the engine block, where it can accurately read the temperature of the coolant circulating through the engine. Accurate readings from the ECT sensor are essential for the engine control module, ECM, to make appropriate fuel adjustments and maintain optimal engine efficiency. If this sensor malfunctions, the engine may not reach the desired operating temperature, leading to potential performance issues such as wasted fuel or excessive emissions. Understanding the placement and functioning of the ECT sensor is critical in diagnosing and addressing this DTC effectively. Several possible causes could lead to the P0125 error code being triggered. One common cause is poor electrical connections or loose terminals at the ECT sensor 1, ECT sensor 2, or the powertrain control module, PCM. These loose or corroded connections can interrupt the signal transmission required for the PCM to receive accurate temperature readings. Another potential cause is a faulty ECT sensor 1 itself, which may provide erratic or incorrect data about coolant temperatures. Additionally, a malfunctioning thermostat could prevent the engine from reaching the correct operating temperatures, affecting the ECT sensor's readings. Identifying and checking these components is essential for accurate diagnosis and resolution of this issue. When the P0125 code is present, various symptoms can manifest in the vehicle's performance. One of the most notable symptoms is engine performance issues, which may include rough idling or stalling due to incorrect fuel mixture adjustments. Additionally, drivers may experience poor fuel efficiency as the engine struggles to reach optimal operating temperatures, leading to inefficient fuel combustion. Increased emissions may also be observed, as the malfunctioning ECT sensor communicates incorrect temperature data to the PCM, resulting in suboptimal emission control. Notably, these symptoms not only affect drivability, but can also lead to more significant issues if not resolved, compelling the need for meticulous diagnostics. The first troubleshooting step for diagnosing code P0125 involves starting the engine and letting it idle for at least 5 minutes. This allows the engine to reach a stable temperature, enabling the ECT sensor 1 to provide accurate readings. After this period, use the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to check current ECT sensor values against the specified threshold of less than 0 degrees Fahrenheit or -18 degrees Celsius. If the current condition matches this threshold, it's indicative of a malfunction. The next action is to inspect for poor connections or loose terminals at ECT sensor 1, ECT sensor 2, and the powertrain control module, PCM. These checks are crucial, as poor electrical connections can lead to inaccurate signal readings or sensor failure. requiring corrective measures. In this step, it is essential to turn the vehicle to the off or lock mode to reset all electrical systems. Allow the engine to cool down to 104 degrees Fahrenheit, 40 degrees Celsius, or lower to provide a fresh baseline for measurements. Once cooled, restart the engine and let it idle again, monitoring the ECT sensor 1 until it reaches approximately 158 degrees Fahrenheit, 70 degrees Celsius. Again, use the HDS to check the ECT sensor 2 parameters alongside ECT sensor 1. If the current conditions match the threshold of around 158 degrees Fahrenheit, 70 Celsius, the original failure is duplicated, and it confirms the issue with the sensor. Should the readings not align, it indicates an intermittent issue, prompting further inspection of connections and terminals to ensure they are secure and functional. In the third troubleshooting step, it is crucial to check the functionality of the thermostat, since it plays an integral role in regulating the engine's operating temperature. A malfunctioning thermostat can prevent the engine from reaching its optimal temperature, which in turn affects the readings from the ECT sensor. If the thermostat is found to be defective, replacement is necessary to restore function. If the thermostat is confirmed to be functional, the next step is to inspect for any poor connections or loose terminals at both ECT sensors and the PCM. If all connections are intact and operational, and the issue persists, replacing the ECT sensor 1 may be warranted to resolve the error code and restore proper engine function. Once all repairs have been made, it is critical to perform a final verification to ensure that the issues associated with code P0125 have been successfully resolved. Begin by testing the entire system after all repairs, including any replacement parts, to confirm that the error code no longer returns. Clearing the diagnostic trouble codes from the PCM after repairs is also essential to reset the system. Following this, conduct a series of tests to verify that all engine functions are operating normally and that no new codes have appeared. This final verification step helps safeguard against recurring issues and ensures the vehicle is returned to optimal performance and reliability levels. Preventive maintenance is key to ensuring that the ECT sensors and related components function correctly in the long run. Regularly inspecting electrical connections and terminals for signs of corrosion or looseness can help preempt future issues. It is also advisable to check coolant levels and quality, thus ensuring that the engine remains properly cooled. If coolant becomes contaminated or degrades, it can lead to improper temperature readings and affect sensor performance. Additionally, ensuring the thermostat operates correctly is vital, as its functionality directly impacts the cooling system's effectiveness. By adhering to a solid maintenance routine, you can enhance the longevity of these components and mitigate the chances of the P0125 error reoccurring. In conclusion, our discussion of the diagnostic trouble code P0125 for the Honda Civic models from 2016 to 2021 highlights the importance of comprehending the roles of the ECT sensor and its associated components. Through systematic troubleshooting, including checking connections, verifying sensor functionality, and replacing faulty parts, you can effectively resolve this issue. It is equally crucial to follow through with preventive maintenance practices to ensure longevity and optimal performance of the cooling system and sensors. Staying proactive with inspections, coolant quality, and thermostat functionality will help to minimize the chances of encountering the P0125 error in the future. Ultimately, understanding and managing these components will lead to a more reliable and efficient driving experience. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.